What's up, man? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. It's top of the morning. And it's up with me, you heard me? So, and I'm refreshed, you heard me? You know I've been rested up, you heard me? Prayed up. That's the only way up, you heard me? And this morning, I'm going to talk about the process. Yeah, you see, I'm going to talk about the process this morning. I'm going to talk about it's all on how you take it if you're going to make it, you heard me? Yeah, it's all on how you take it if you're going to make it, you heard me? I got to break this down like a science, you heard me? Yeah, because I could have been one of them. I could have been like a scientist or something, or like one or like a therapeutic, a therapist or something. Because I'm therapeutic when I'm speaking, you heard me? All this is through the grace of God. See, when you tap in, he drop it on you, you heard me? So he dropped it on me so I could give it to you, you heard me? I could drop it on to the ear of the listener. I could bring it to a politician. I could bring it to a judge. I could bring it to the streets. I can bring it on any level because it's through the grace of God, you heard me? The versatile style he's giving me, you heard me? So I said that to say this here. It's all on how you take it if you're going to make it, you heard me? Listen what I'm telling you, heard me? In life, you heard me? They got rewards. They also have consequences. I mean, if you go left, you're going to get left. You go right, you're going to get right. You heard me? Life really simple, you heard me? You heard me? Everything be coming down to a decision. Like I tell my son, and I'm going to tell y'all, decisions got to get made. You the decider. You heard me? What's done in the dark going to always come to the light. How you pray in private, that's how God will bless you in public. How you live in private, that's how you get best in public. Hell, we all done dirt, you heard me? But as you get older, you supposed to get wiser. You supposed to know what's done in the dark going to come to light. You supposed to know you going to get in trouble for that later when you did that. Amen? It's all on how you take it if you going to make it. See, in life, we learn lessons, you heard me? The more you learn, the more you earn. See, God know when you learn your lesson, because when you learn your lesson, you get your blessings. Let me repeat that. God know when you learn your lesson, because after you learn your lesson, you get your blessings. The more you learn, the more you earn. That's why earn and learn rhyme. You heard me? Yeah, it's all on how you take it if you're going to make it, you heard me? And see, God like to put us in a process. See, the process going to let you know who you is, and then when the process is over, he going to place you where you belong. You don't know how they do that when you go to jail? Oh, you got to get processed. They process you in. We got to make sure this person, and then once we get his record and stuff, as we put him through the process, we send him on the tiers that his record says he needs to be on. Amen? So the process going to let you know who you is, and after the process, God going to place you where you belong. So I'm going to tell you this morning again, it's all on how you take it if you going to make it, man. You got to know this here, you heard me? You want more, but what you doing? If you want more, you could get more, you heard me? But you got to get ready. You heard me? See what I'm saying? If you want more, you could get more, but you got to get ready. You got to put yourself in a state of mind of where you trying to live. Let me drop this on you. You have to be in order to become. You listening? You have to be in order to become. You heard me? Come on, man. You can't be living like a little boy on little boy time and you won't get blessed like a boss or a king. You out here running wild in the street, dealing with different dudes and stuff, and you won't get treated like a queen. Not the curse is nothing while I'm talking about God, but you know, Boosie said in the song, he said, I treat a queen like a queen and a hoe like a hoe. You heard me? God forgive me for cursing, but they got hoemongers in the Bible, and by me getting on this topic too, he said a hoemonger is a deep ditch. Some women will put you in a hole, man. You heard me? Is it easier said than done? Yes, indeed it's easier said than done. But you got to put this in your spirit. Once you put these words in your spirit, when you run across this, you're going to get tested too now. You got to get tested now. You heard me? Like, you're going to run across them. I didn't fall short. That was always my weakness. You heard me? Like, that was always, but I didn't got sharper with it now. I didn't got stronger. But I said that to say this here. You heard me? It's all on how you take it if you're going to make it. You heard me? Man, lessons got to be taught in life. You heard me? You got to go through something to get something. God got a lot. See that process? That's when a lot of people give up. See, God know you personally. He know what it take to do you personally to humble you. He know. Like God know you, you heard me? And some people, they don't believe in karma. They don't believe God real because they've been doing so much dirt in the dark. That's why they still bold enough to do it. You see where I'm at? God gonna eventually show them, look, boom. And you gotta take your lick. You heard me? That's what a lot of them don't like to do. I see a lot of bad people, like grimy people, they don't like taking their lick. Now, you know how you been moving? This come with the lane you in. Yeah, when you do dirt, you digging a hole. No matter how long you think you got away with it, you heard me? That's why they don't even be happy. Because that's how they feel about people, you heard me? Like, if they could take you fast, they'll take you fast. Then they'll try to buy people with their money. You heard me? Yeah. They say people who do that, you know you're wicked. Pervert the ways of justice, you heard me? Bribe people with your money and stuff, you heard me? Why you think bribe rhyme with jive? You heard me? Bribe rhyme with jive, you heard me? They really playing on you. They know you'll do anything for money, you heard me? So you done took the money and sold your soul, you heard me? Yeah, you gotta be mindful of this here, but it's all on how you take it if you gonna make it, you heard me? Yeah, seeing that process, when you going through that and God revealing to you some things and showing you who for you, who against you, and you hit rock bottom and you know your heart, like if you had it, you would have popped them all, but he gotta show you this, you heard me? Like, this how they feel about you. You can't tell me you love me and you kicked me while I was down. You can't tell me you love me and you had a real great opportunity to help me out. And you say, I ain't doing nothing. That let me know, like that was in your heart. Don't sit here, man, when people love you, they do stuff for you. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing, so don't think I owe you nothing when I get straight. You see where I'm at? You had an opportunity to help me. You had an opportunity to show me you love me. You ain't show me you love me. You showed me, boy, I want you out of here. I want you gone. I want everything you got because I don't think you deserve it. And I'm gonna try to max you out and I'm gonna turn everybody against you because I want your money. They moving like this, man. This is the last days for real. You heard me? Be careful of them people you call your friends. Be careful of them people that's telling you they're your family, they love you. When people love you, they do stuff for you. Love an action word. When people love you, they don't do stuff to you. They're not going to kick you while you down. That's a sign of weakness and pure evil. Just think about if somebody down on the ground and somebody you down on the ground. Somebody kick you, boom, boom, boom. And how you going to feel about them? Or imagine this. Somebody, you on the ground and somebody come pick you up, wipe your cuts off, your everything, pull you up, say, you all right? Which one of those people you going to respect? Which one of those people you going to have love for? People who do stuff for you or people who do stuff to you. They got consequences in this game called life. Cause life really not a game, you heard me? No, life is life, you heard me? Like it's real. You got consequences and you got rewards. You heard me? Your wisdom gonna reward you. I don't care how many cars you got, how many houses you got, how much money you got. I don't care none of that, you heard me? I'm gonna tell you, the only thing gonna define you is your heart. People gonna remember one thing when you die. The way you treated them. How you made them feel. What type of impact you had on their life. You heard me? So this morning, man, you heard me? You got to learn it's all on how you take it if you're gonna make it. Meaning this shit, you heard me? When you going through that process and they doing you all that, because some people be trying to make you get bitter, get on the wrong type of time and turn you to a savage. But this is a reflection of how they feel about themselves, you heard me? Why they living like this? I wouldn't have no idea. You know you don't hate them. The lengths of evil people going to now, you heard me? And don't even understand, like, they hurting themselves. There's a way that's seeming right to a man, but in the end it's the ways of death. You gonna kill yourself, man. They got some pure evil people out here. You heard me? So be mindful of that, you heard me? But it's all on how you take it if you gonna make it. You heard me? God allow everything to happen for a reason, bro. Like real talk, you heard me? Because sometimes we be having a heart, like we got love for people, you heard me? We really be having, and it'll blind us. So God gotta let them hurt you to show you what it is. I live like my daddy been to. He said, bro, when somebody say you were there, believe him, boy. I live like that, you heard me? I live like that, but over the years, I've evolved into the man God want me to be. I elevated on a lot of levels to where, like, I play it so cool, you don't even know I see you that grimy. You don't even know I see you do anything in the dark, you heard me? But God allowed me to go through all that. Like, he let me know what it is, man. It's all on how you take it if you gonna make it, you heard me? Sometimes God allow things to happen to humble you. You heard me? He gotta humble you. You heard me? A lot of people out here, they think they could do anything they want. God give them a little power. They think they could control everything. And control ain't nothing but illusion. All it takes is one phone call. Look, your life changed. Something happened over here. Your life changed. You got in a car accident. Anything. Don't never think you in control. God in control. I know God be having that going on. You heard me? I know he'll have me go to certain people around him that's wicked, you heard me? Because I'm bold enough to speak up. You heard me? He know I'm bold enough to speak up. Sometimes he'll send me way across town and tell people 2 words. You heard me? Because I'm still old school. I still respect people, got love for them. But I stay my distance. See, people take your kindness for weakness, you heard me? Yeah, they see you still on this type of time, they think they could come take you fast, you heard me? So I've limited my niceness as well too, you heard me? Until you show me who you really is, you heard me? Yeah, you got to balance that, you heard me? But this morning, listen, bro, it's all on how you take it. If you gonna make it, you heard me? Stop taking everything personal and take it to God and ask God, look, give me a perception, you heard me? God will give you a perception from heaven, from up above, and make you look at that how you supposed to look at that, you heard me? You gotta know this, you heard me? But just don't take everything so personal. You heard me? But you know who to deal with and who how to deal with people. Decipher, discern, and heard me, and know how you deal with certain people, you heard me? Like real talk, because you could get involved with the wrong person, you heard me, and set your life back 5, 6 years. They got them on that type of time out here. But it's all on how you take it if you gonna make it. Start learning your lessons, you heard me? Because if you don't learn your lessons, you're gonna keep going through that same thing over and over and over and over and over, you heard me? Learn your lessons so you can get your blessing, you heard me? But don't forget, you heard me? In the process, you're gonna find out who you is, and that's gonna decipher where God gonna put you where you belong. The process, when you're going through all that, you heard me? When you go through that process, that's gonna determine where God gonna put you at. You heard me? That's gonna determine your next level. The process always gets you ready for the next level. If not, you right there. You ain't learned what you need to learn yet. Amen? So don't give up, you heard me? Stay up, stay focused. I love all y'all.